Hello? Hello? Who all is here? Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mail Call. This will be my first time doing Mail Call on the channel. Jacob's done a few of these now. I figured I'd hop on the hype train and get in there. What's going on? Let's check out everybody in the chat. We got Doodles. What's going on, Doodles? 80s kid from the 90s. Welcome. Commander Cook. I see Doodles and Commander Cook are both channel members. Shout out to you guys for being part of our channel membership. Only 99 cents a month. We got Logan in here. Commander Bly in here. And Commander Bly is always first. No matter what, even if you thought you were first, Commander Bly is always first. Stuck in Carbonite, a loyal patron of the channel. What's going on? I'm going to wait for a couple minutes, get a few more people in here, and then I'll show you guys what I've got for my mail call. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? Today is my day off, so I've been able to kind of catch up on some house chores, catch up on some silly little things around the house, like cleaning and sweeping and things like that. 80s kid from the 90s, how are you doing today, sir? Nice t-shirt in that profile pic, by the way. Jacob's not here. Jacob usually does the mail calls by himself. I decided I would hop on the hype train and do a mail call myself this time because I have a few items I want to share with you on mail call today. So, and then I also am going to be having a guest joining me in a few minutes here, showing off some pickups as well. So, just waiting for a couple more minutes, get a couple more faces in here. What are we opening? It's a good question, my dude. So I do have a couple things on here. So first, the big one here, I have this package. So I bought this. This is not from Target. I bought this from Titterful in the Discord. He is been a member in the Discord for a long time now. He was selling some Black Series figures, so I bought a couple of them off him. I figured when I got the package in the mail last night that I would open things up on stream and jump on that mail call hype train. And then also I have another thing that I just picked up at Walmart today on clearance. So I'm very excited for that Walmart clearance pickup too. So I'm just going to get everything situated here. Hello, everybody. Yes, and before I begin, just want to say if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the 1313 podcast. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you join us. We have an awesome community, so you also will want to join that Discord. We have really good conversations on that Discord, as well as following us on social media, that being Instagram, X, TikTok. We're also on Twitch. I don't think that's in the description below, but all of our other stuff is. If you want some merch, we have a small selection of merch in the description as well. And if you want to go above and beyond, always make sure to check out our Patreon. So everybody, let's go right on ahead and see what I got in the mail. So 80s kid from the 90s, become a G.I. Joe fan. G.I. Joe is one of those things I was introduced to as a child, but I never really got into. It was never something that really piqued my interest all that much. First, don't worry, Bly. I let him know. All right. So, like I said, I have this package here. This is from Titterful in the Discord. I bought a couple figures off him. So I'm going to bust this puppy open first. Knife off screen so I don't get yelled at by YouTube for having a knife on camera. But yeah, when you buy something from another collector, it's always really nice because, hey, there he is right there. I'm actually opening your package as we speak. It's really nice getting packages from another collector because you know that the packaging job is going to be really well done, as opposed to the retailers. They don't really care at all. And that's one of those things I don't even really blame retailers because like the people don't get paid to care about collectibles. They have so many other things to worry about in their jobs that I don't blame them for not caring about collectibles. It's like 1% of what they sell, you know? So here they are. 2 deluxe Black Series figures. Bada bing, a bada boom. Look at that. Very exciting stuff. Can't wait to bust these dudes open. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hey, SideQuester, another channel member. Shout out to you, SideQuester. Tommy Stream. In a few minutes, it's not just going to be me. I'm going to have a special guest joining me. That's why there's this open space here. But yeah, I vaguely remember watching the G.I. Joe cartoon when I was a kid, but I don't ever remember getting into it. But they are super cool. I know my dad was a huge G.I. Joe fan when he was a kid. So yeah, I got 2 figures from Titterful he was selling in the Discord. If you're in our Discord, I do think he still has some items up for sale. I know he's doing like buying a minimum of 2 figures. He's got some cool ones in there. Last I checked, he did have Republic Commando Boss Black Series in there. So, gave me a good deal. Why should I gave him I offered him a good price and went off that first price on these. So I'm really excited because these are 2 figures that I held off on when they came out, and I was hoping that eventually I would find them. And this was the prime opportunity to get both of these. So first here, I'm really excited about this one, actually. We have the Target exclusive Mandalorian and Grogu from Maldo Kreese, Mando Season 2, Episode 2. And for those who are longtime fans of the channel, you will know that this episode includes one of my favorite crushes in all of Star Wars, Frog Lady. I love me some Frog Lady. Frog Lady is my special little muffin, and she was introduced in this same episode. So I'm really excited to open this one up because this figure looks super cool. I love the paint job on him, and I'm really excited about that spider. Really excited. Hey, Fig Fury, what's going on, dude? Frog Lady. Hey, shout out to Jacob, by the way, for this was a Star Wars Celebration exclusive from last year, and Jacob found one online for a decent price for me. So that's my no, Frog Lady is not my special guest, but she can sit in as my special guest. Also, sorry if you can hear any loud cars. I live right next to the highway. So, and for some reason tonight, all the loud cars are wanting to drive on the highway. It never happens. Trying to get Frog Lady to be in frame here. Do you think she'll sit? Oh, she'll be a good girl. There you go. There she is. But yeah, shout out to Jacob. That's my favorite. Hey, man. Eggs sound really good right now. I eat 5 eggs most mornings. 5 eggs scrambled with cheese or onions and peppers. But yeah, dude, I'm very excited to open this up. And shout out to Titterful for the awesome packaging on these. He boxed these up really nicely. And here he is. Here's this little snow piece. Damn it. I'm just using my my laptop camera right here. So sorry if the quality is not the best. But yeah, here's the little egg, the open spider egg that Grogu's going to reach into. This is the same Grogu from the Muddy Mando pack, if I'm not mistaken. But it's cool Grogu. I need a Grogu for my Season 2 shelf, which is right over there. And I also need a Mando for my Season 2 Mando shelf. I do want to get that... but I do want to get the what's it called? That 3-pack from Amazon. That's another one I skipped out on. And now the cheapest I can find it for is $90 on Big Bad. So not the best, but yeah, I was really excited. I'm definitely a completionist when it comes to Mandalorian Black Series figures. So really excited to check this out. Dude, this spider, I mean, I guess it's kind of a ding that it doesn't have any paint apps on it. But, dude, this thing is gnarly. I'm like, this thing is weird looking, man. Reminds me of the spiders from Rebels. I'm gonna put it up on the screen once I pose up his legs here. What a weird looking thing. You see that thing? Look at that. That is a weird looking spider. I wish its eyes would have been painted or its mouth a little bit or something. but still really gnarly. Looks super cool. Gives me like Halo Flood vibes, you know? Super neat. But yeah, it scales really nicely with Black Series too. I like that they did a medium-sized one. Really good choice there. But there he is. Snowy Mando with the textured paint. Looking super cool. I'm actually really impressed with this one. I like this one way more than the Muddy Mando. I do still like the Muddy Mando, but looks awesome. Even down to the legs there. I mean, look at all that paint detail. Super cool. Shout out to Titterful. This was one that I was really wanting to get. Yeah, dude. Fig, you put it perfectly, man. I also skipped out on Snowy Mando, but I'm glad that I eventually was able to get a hold of him, you know, because he's a cool figure for sure. I don't know if I'm going to pose this one with the Ambin rifle because I don't. Does he use the Ambin rifle in this episode? I'm not sure if he does. I don't know. I think I might just pose him with the blaster pistol. Maybe he'll be shooting at the. Also, wow, the paint detail on this. The colors are a lot more striking than previous releases of Din. I'm really a fan of this, actually. A nice little action pose there. Looking dope. Looking dope as ever. Very nice. Yeah, the colors are a lot more striking on this one. And I think that they did a much better job on the paint detail than on the last one. So let's see. I'm going to try and catch up on some comments here. Yeah, I have every single version of the Mandalorian except for the carbonized one, if I'm thinking about it now. And then obviously I'm going to get that new one that's coming out for Book of Boba Fett as well. But yeah, I agree. Snowy Mando is better than Poop Mando. I do like Poop Mando because it comes with the Suga, the egg, but... And make sure you execute Order 66 on that like button, guys. Make sure you do that. But yeah, so that's item number one. Again, shout out to Titterful. And again, he is selling other stuff on our Discord. Make sure you go check that out. But yeah, here's the second one. The Walmart exclusive Tython Boba. I'm very excited for this one as well. This one's going to be cool. Trying not to catch too much of the glare. Oh, what's going on, special guest? Frog Lady's been filling in for you. Special guest, it's Jen.
I made dinner.
Jen made dinner. We went and got groceries, but someone took too long at the grocery store. I'm someone. And that's why dinner wasn't ready in time. That's not snow. Bro, that's PG-13. This is one of the things I got from that dude. Mando season 2. There's an episode with Frog Lady in it where Mando and Grogu crash on this snowy planet and they run into these spiders.
I don't like the spider.
You don't like the spider? No. You don't want him to crawl all over you? Fig Fury says, "Hey Jen, welcome to the stream."
Hello. Glad to be here.
Sidequester wants to know what's for dinner.
I made a sushi bake, which is made with salmon and imitation crab, and then rice and like seaweed, sushi wrap things.
Dope.
It's really good, but it's very warm right now. I just took it out of the oven, so we'll wait to eat.
But yeah, this is the Walmart exclusive Tython Boba. This is another one I skipped out on, but I really wanted to get it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this was the one, correct me if I'm wrong, this was the one that, like, the pre-order didn't come out for, like, a year or something like that after the figure got announced. This is Boba Fett's first appearance in his armor in The Mandalorian Season 2, which was pretty dope, pretty epic. Really though, this is the reason I didn't get this figure right out the gate too. Was
It is an oxymoron, but I did get a recipe from the internet, so I didn't come up with it.
dude, it is. I tell people all the time, Jen could take a dried up dog turd and make it appetizing enough that I would eat. Like she is so good at cooking. 100%, dude. Dude, don't even get me started. Hasbro pre-ordered. I don't know if they can hear the cars. I was just saying on the stream before you came up here, I never have problems with loud cars going across because the highway's right there. But for some reason, the second I started streaming, that's the fourth one now. It's
to spite you.
Well, they're fans.
They hate
and
you.
they're stream sniping me, and they know I'm on stream.
Yeah. Everyone's a fan.
Everyone's all just fans. You must be a fan for real. Oh, good. You can't hear him? Even better. But yeah, here's Boba. The other reason I kind of held off on this one was because I bought the Throne Room Boba from Book of Boba Fett. But this one's cool too. This one's neat. I really like this one. Good paint detail. This will look really nice on the Mando Season 2 shelf because I don't have a Boba Fett in his armor on the Season 2 shelf right now. So this one will be sick. And I wonder how, because I know on some of these Bobas, the jetpacks are not very good at staying on the figure. This one seems to be doing a good job. Got to do the shake test. But yeah, he looks dope. I know this is oh, snap!
Hi, Hunter.
It's Jen. I just showed, I don't know if Hybrid's in here, but I just showed Jen the intro to Hybrid's new vlog. If you haven't checked that out, I might show it on the stream. That is a hilarious. That's one of the funniest things I think I've ever. Bam, right on cue. I just showed Jen your intro to your video from the vlog. I thought it was hilarious.
It's very funny.
But Boba Fett doesn't use his blaster rifle in this scene, does he? I think he just uses the blaster pistol, if I'm not mistaken.
Turn the oven off.
Oven needs to be turned on. No, you're good. Let's see. A modifier? Huh? What's going on in the chat here? The snort lizard. Who talking about the snort lizard in there? Pistol. Yeah, I think it was just the pistol, in that scene.
The oven here is very old, and I get really nervous when it's on at all.
The gas oven, yeah.
Yeah.
Gentle Giant Workshop, what's going on, dude? But someone said something in here. Oh, there you go. This is from Hybrid.
No comment.
But yeah, I think this will be nice because it'll be nice to have a Boba and a Mando on my Season 2 Mando shelf now. Every time I show the collection, Jen's always like, why is there an empty space in the middle of the Mando Season 2 shelf? And I'm always like, well, I'm waiting to get a Mando. So.
Yes.
Joke's on you, Hunter. I'm a smoker. Oh, here you go. Tommy, Jen, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine, I'll get it out the way. The original, A New Hope. That's my favorite Star Wars movie.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Well, I have your ranking. And right now the Clone Wars movie's at the top of your ranking out of the prequels and the Clone Wars movie.
I guess if we're going off of what we've watched together, I would say the Clone Wars movie. But I think I have seen the originals and the new movies, the sequels. But so I probably would say, I don't know, maybe A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh.
In terms of all the movies I've seen. But
I saw that he was just posting on his Instagram story today that he rewatched the Clone Wars movie today and is talking about how good it is.
Yeah. I mean, we're watching everything in order. So Tommy's keeping track of my opinions because he likes to take notes.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
We will not watch Ewok Adventures or Holiday Special, just so you know.
Okay.
We will not. We will
Is
not
it
do
some
that.
like 70s acid trip?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So here's Boba. I got him posed up a little bit. This is probably how he'll be on the shelf. Pretty happy with him. Thank you again to Titterful for selling me these for a very good price. And thank you for packaging them so well as well. It's guess I'll show him off. This dude has not gone on the Battlefront 2 shelf yet because of how amazing he is. I've had them in the one-legged running pose. Longtime viewers of the channel will know I do not deem a figure good unless I can get it in a one-legged running pose. That's a thing. Just so you know.
I learned something new about you every day.
There you go. Boom. That's Tommy Lore right there. For newer viewers of the channel, that's Tommy Lore. But yeah, Boba Fett, Mando, awesome additions to season 2. Shout out to Titterful in the Discord. If you're in our Discord, I know he is selling a few other things. And last I checked, I know I mentioned it already, that Gaming Greats boss, Republic Commando boss, is still on that listing. Minimum of 2 figures he wants to sell to each person. So one-legged running pose was my nickname in college. Thank you, SideQuester. Very cool. TVC Life Day Chewy, very tempting. But that right hand that holds the Life Day orb is really creepy to me for some reason. It's really been bothering me. Titter's awesome. Yep, exactly.
I think someone asked what our least favorite movie was.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna start doing reviews. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I've been editing all the ones that have been coming out that Jacob did. I've been putting those out day to day. And because I just took over the editing because Jacob and Jackson are going back to school. And I am done with my huge life changes now. So I don't, need that extra time anymore. So I am going to start putting out more reviews. So the return of the one-legged poses is imminent. Be ready. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Least favorite Star Wars show / movie. Well, that's easy for me. The show, it's Resistance. But that's because it's a kid's show and it's not meant for my demographic.
I feel like the one I got angriest about after watching was Rise of Skywalker, but I know that that's everyone says that.
It's actually a 50-50 opinion.
But it's not. It's more because I'm very story oriented. I'm a big reader, and when the plot stopped making sense in the overall timeline, and even in those 3 movies, that's when I got
she tapped out.
I tapped out. But it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's just I'm very plot driven in my opinions.
There you go. What about Star Wars movie? Your least favorite right now?
Out of the
you just
I just said
yeah. I thought I was thinking the ones
I haven't really
watched.
watched the show besides Clone Wars. So
let's see. I'm just gonna kind of run through a couple of these. Do they come with feet pics though? I mean, the reviews can start coming with feet pics. I can start doing that by popular request. Dude. Dude, Hunter hates Darth Maul in Battlefront 2 because he's so fast and Hunter sucks at the game. All right. Hey, this is my PSA. If anybody can find me a Darth Malgus, I will pay to have it shipped to me because my brother, Malgus, is one of his favorite characters, and my brother's birthday is in 2 days. So I will pay someone to ship that to me as a belated birthday gift for my brother, because Malgus is his favorite. I will not get him for myself just because I never played the Old Republic games, and so it doesn't make sense if I haven't experienced it for myself to do that. But it's a very, very cool figure, and it's very tempting to buy. I think if I saw it and it was on sale, maybe I'd get it. But speaking of Jacob, did you know he loves women in Star Wars? I mean, you know that. I know that.
Do I?
Lucasfilm, just know Jacob supports women, okay? Everyone make sure you know.
Does he?
No, because that's something that he says on the show all the time. Like, he always goes out of his way to be like, Lucasfilm, please hire me. Like, I love women. So that's right.
I get it. I don't watch the show.
Fake fan! My own girlfriend's a fake fan. Yeah, dude. Getting old is not bad when you're like over the humps, you know? Like, now my life is going pretty steady, but it was a big hump to move out of my parents' house and like get moved in my own place and all that. Rise of Skywalker's fanfic. Wrong. Next Dateline. Jacob loves women. Oh my god.
Well,
oh, here we go.
In comment to the fanfic comment, there's a book that is like a New York Times bestseller that is just a Rey and Kylo Ren fanfic.
Sells at Target, right?
Yeah. I can't remember. I think it's the Love Hypothesis. It's a romance
Goofy
novel, and if you'll see it because it's like a little cartoon drawing, and it's a girl with her hair in like a little bun, and then a man with long, dark, like black hair, and they're like kissing, and it's just very obvious that it's Rey and Kylo Ren or Ben, whatever.
Disgusting.
But yeah.
Sidequester asks, Jen, have you started collecting anything?
Star Wars related or anything?
Anything.
Anything. I collect CDs and books. But Star Wars, I got my own collection right here. This is the start of many, I believe. I got not 2, but 3 of my little guys. They are R2-D2's battle droids from the Citadel arc that Commander Cook made for me specifically, which is very kind of him. That my lovely boyfriend commissioned for me. I'm very grateful. Look how cute they are. And I set them up so that they were gossiping in our living room. So.
Yeah, they sit on the mantle and they gossip. That's what they do.
About, corporate life.
So, all right. Yeah, so I got people down here talking about let me know if he shows up. Dude, late turret in Battlefront 2. Just know. If you don't know, now you know. That's disgusting. That's his whole thing. That's why, like, when I showed you that intro, he had all the jars in the background. That's his thing, is putting action figures in jars.
That's fun.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm not. 50 fact, actually, 50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight fanfic that was published. So.
Did the B1 sing?
They can if I make them.
Dude, what? Yeah, these are customs from Commander Cook. Shout out to Commander Cook. I don't know if he's in here right now. But yeah, we got all 3 of them from the Citadel arc.
They were sitting, so now they're all. But
Sweet. And then you can make them
What?
do one of these where they go.
And they kiss.
Like the Muppets. And then they kiss. And then they go run away. They go like the Muppets. You know, the Muppets, they go. Or they go down the stairs. They come back up the stairs. Anyways.
Sidetrack.
What does it take to make Tommy sing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He sings a lot more than you would expect.
I do.
Very loudly in front of my face.
Usually gospel music.
Or Christmas music.
Christmas music as well. Yeah. We were jamming to Christmas music the other night.
Just in the middle of August.
Mana. That's exactly. Question from Fig Fury. You both excited for Ahsoka?
Yes, I am excited, but I feel like I'm missing a piece because we haven't watched Rebels yet.
Yeah.
So I keep like seeing like TikToks and stuff that come onto my page, and then I think I'll know everything because I watched the Clone Wars, and then it'll like put a clip from Rebels, and I have to swipe away from it. So I'm excited to watch Rebels and Ahsoka so that I actually know everything.
Yeah. So before we continue for a little bit longer, I do have one more pickup for mail call I wanted to show. Just picked this up today at Walmart. Shout out to Jacob for letting me know yesterday or the day before that this was at one of our local Walmarts. Finally found the Micro Galaxy Squadron Walmart exclusive Unpaid Servant the First. Slave One, the Book of Boba Fett version. I'm very happy. Jacob texted me the other day. They finally, I don't know why. They just
I should watch that.
Actually, I'll probably send you the link.
Okay.
Or we'll just watch it while we eat.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't listen to Christian rock. Isn't like the script or the fray like Christian rock? The fray is considered Christian rock, right?
I think so. Also, there was another band. Owl City actually is technically releases Christian songs.
Yeah. That's okay. So the reason that it rolls off the tongue so easily. So this ship is called the Slave One.
Oh.
But on all the marketing, and this is since the 80s when the ship first got revealed in Empire Strikes Back, it's always been marketed as Boba Fett's starship instead of Slave One.
Okay.
And so fans have always made a joke that, oh, it's Boba Fett's starship, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But I've made the joke several times now that I call it Unpaid Servant the First.
Indentured Servant.
Indentured Servant the First. Indentured servant?
Indentured.
Well, indentured servants might have an end to their work.
That's true.
An unpaid servant.
Endangered. I'm silly. I'm doing a bar crawl this weekend. It's a Barbie themed bar crawl. And I'm going as Erica from Princess and the Pauper, who is an indentured servant. So, fun fact.
Oh, stupid red-pilled 1313. Oh, we need based blue-pilled out of the basement in here. I'm so tired of red-pilled 1313 shoving their alt-right beliefs down my throat.
Skillet is Christian rock. Fig Fury. I went to a Christian elementary and middle school. So, Toby Mac is a Christian rapper.
There you go.
Fun facts.
Macklemore? No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite Christmas Christian rock song is My Grown Up Christmas List, sung by Amy Grant.
Really?
My mother's go-to song, and now it's mine.
That's wild. But I was going to say something. One more red-pilled belief. Basically, long story short, there's this dude that like loves to hate on me specifically and created this narrative. It's been going on for over a year now. This guy who I will not disclose his name used to be in our Discord and stuff. Like he just like went on this whole rant about how like I'm this red-pilled like conservative guy, and I push conservative beliefs in the Discord, and like we were fine. Like he apologized to me over Discord like shortly after that, and I was like, oh, we're cool. And then he'll just come out of the woodwork every few months and like just dump on me, like just be like, oh, you're stupid, blah blah blah, you're a conservative and your community bullied me, blah, blah. And I'm like, come on, bro,
It's true.
come on. They're not supposed to know that. But yeah, well, in a mention to, I saw Titterful left a comment earlier that these have been sitting at Walmart. They were supposed to be in the Walmarts in our area as well. But the Razor Crest was, but for some reason not this right here. And then all of a sudden this showed up for $15. So I'm gonna bust it open, bust it wide open. Get this puppy out of here.
I see you started putting your books
On the bookshelf, yeah. I sure did. I wish I could open this.
Bye, side quester.
Bye, side quester. Bye. Have a great time streaming conservatively. Oh, that was another thing. One time in a podcast, this same guy that I was just talking about, one time in a podcast, Jacob used the word liberally to describe something.
Right.
The adverb liberally.
Yeah.
And this dude jumped in the comments and was like, oh, are you saying like liberally, like it's a bad thing to be liberal? And Jacob and Jackson like replied to him, were like, no, you're completely misinterpreting
Like
the meaning of the word.
like adding something liberally.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Like I put mayonnaise on my sandwich liberally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, anyways, stupid people. But 80s Kid from the 90s. Yeah, those reviews that Jacob did are really good. The Anakin one is going to be coming out tomorrow. My dinner will be liberally seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, they get it. These people get it. They have brains.
I'm very excited to eat my dinner
Liberally. But here we go. There it is, the Boba Fett's Slave 1 from Jazzware's Micro Galaxy Squadron. This is, I already have a spot for this on the shelf. He was wibbly doing the goodie. But one of the things, so this is the same ship as the Target exclusive Jango Fett's Slave 1. And what's really cool about this ship is it's got, obviously you can open all this stuff here, but what's cool to me is this compartment on the inside with this little door that opens, right? Well, it's not a door, it's a flap, like a weapons rack. And that peg is for Boba Fett's jetpack, so that when you sit him in the cockpit, he isn't sticking out off the seat because of his jetpack.
It's very smart.
Yeah, I know. And then the cool thing about it too is that it's on a gyroscope. So like I have it stuck right now. You can see that it kind of does a gyroscope effect with just gravity. I think it's awesome. So that's my thing, dude. When it comes to ships in TBC and Black Series and stuff, the Micro Galaxy line really scratches my itch for that kind of stuff. Make seismic charge noise. Okay, ready? This is the drop down for the seismic charge right there. You see it? It goes. And it like goes quiet. That's the sound it makes, just like that.
He does this without the camera too.
I do. Jen, can you grab the AT-AT and the Imperial shuttle off the micro? Actually, let me just show them. I won't. I'll pick up the laptop and show them because there's a lot of stuff on that shelf. Dude, you're banned. You're banned from the chat for having that bad take right there. TVC did this 10 years ago. You're banned. But Twice. Yeah, you got it twice, man. Thanks. I'm gonna need new undies now. But yeah, so I'm going to show you. I have a whole. The other thing I really like about these Micro Galaxy Squadron is the character little cases that the characters come in. Here you've got Boba Fett and Fennec Shand. Awesome, awesome stuff. I love it. Here, let me pull this all off here. Show you my Micro Galaxy Squadron collection. It's running out of room very, very quickly, but. And then once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I know that Jacob and Jackson and I have talked about doing a remake of our collection tour video that we did for 100 subscribers. But here is my Micro Galaxy collection. As you can see back here, I've got a little spot for my Slave 1. But I have it in like timeline order. So I've got all the different gunships, all the little scout class, little blind boxes. I also bought that Target exclusive pack with Anakin and Obi-Wan's interceptors. That's super cool too. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this all turned out. But dude, let me tell you about that AT-AT, man. That AT-AT and that shuttle, super, super cool. I'm honestly considering buying that Amazon exclusive Endor AT-AT because it comes with a bunch of stormtroopers and stuff. Has lights and sounds. I don't have batteries in mine right now, but this opens up. You can take the whole carapace off the top. All the legs are ratcheted joints, so it can stand. Like I only have it on 3 legs. This one's really cool too. Really, really like this one. And then obviously all the other stuff here. I love Micro Galaxy Squadron. It's one of those lines that like every time I see one in store that I don't have, I have to buy it. Like I have to get it.
Killed him.
You killed the droid. I think did I say AT-AT? I thought I said AT-AT, didn't I? Yeah, it's definitely you say it AT-AT. It's not AT-AT. Stupid morons. Let's see. I missed a bunch of stuff. Dude, I did not realize, like same with the ghosts, like you really don't realize how big these play sets are until you see someone holding them. Hunter they did a HasLab project a few years ago of the Mandalorian's ship, the Razor Crest. So imagine that, the one on the bottom left shelf there, but in this action figure scale.
Okay.
It's like this big. It's huge. The ghost is going to be bigger, but yeah, that's
crazy.
Hybrid. You're banned. You're also banned. You and Hunter both banned within a span of 10 minutes. How do you feel? You're banned. Done. Banned. Yeah, Micro Galaxy Squadron again. It's one of those things that like it scratches that itch, kind of like I was saying earlier. Like with the action figures, the bigger vehicles take up too much space. Even though I have the space now for stuff like that, it just takes up a lot of room where I could be putting other stuff that I want. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But it's really cool. I'm really excited to have this Slave 1. And I think that honestly, minus like one more Millennium Falcon, I think this wraps up, and the Chase variants. I think it wraps. Hey! Thank you, my man. Thank you for the donation. Shout out to Fig Fury 2.0 for the donation of $13.13. I see what you did there. Very, very nice. Thank you, Fig Fury. We really appreciate that. Yeah, but we will be doing a collection tour video once we hit 1,000 subs. So make sure that you stay tuned and stick with us. I'm predicting that by the time of Erie Comic-Con, we will hit 1,000 subs by the end of that weekend. And then shortly after that will be when we release that video. Fig with the super chat. You heard him. Dude, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed if you get Collection Tour now. If you guys want, I'll show you like real quick, like a quick overview of my whole thing. But that'll probably be the last thing I do on stream because I'm getting hungry. Okay. And I've already banned 2 people from the chat. I don't want to have to ban 3. Okay.
He's hangry.
I think Clone Wars honestly is at a really good pace right now for Clone Wars releases. I think in this last year especially, we've gotten a lot of Clone Wars releases. I think Hasbro's starting to really realize that's where their market is now. Rebels stuff, I wish there was more Rebels. I wish, because I've got the crew behind my head over here with Thrawn and Ahsoka, and that's all they've done. That's really it. Other than that one Jump Trooper that came out in like 2017. But 12 in the chat, only 3 likes. You're all banned. Everybody's banned. If you don't like the chat in the next 30 seconds, banned. Again, shout out to Fig Fury. I really, really appreciate that, man. That's awesome. But yeah, so I wouldn't be cutting back on Black Series if Hasbro released. That's tremendous facts. Very true. Hey, Volatile Lyric, what's going on, dude? Sweet. Thank you for the early congrats. You're terrible. Banned. You're double banned. All right. I will show off the collection real quick as a preview, and obviously when I do the full video and we hit 1,000 subs, I'll go much more in depth. But for now, I'll show off the collection. Jen, do you have any comments, remarks before I do that?
That's all. Thanks for watching.
But oh yes, and the Creators Guild is reborn. This just in, the Creators Guild is reborn. Hybrid and I got together, basically rounded up all the people, dropped all the dead weight. We are, as a group, reinvigorating the Creators Guild. They are doing their first returning episode of the Creators Guild Season 2 this coming Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. I will not be there because I'll be at work, but make sure to check that out because these guys are really excited. They're going to be basically doing Ahsoka predictions, talking about action figure stuff. I think there's like 7 or 8 people going to be on this episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. So really excited about that. And special intel apparently on the Creators Guild about an AliExpress clone. I know this intel, but I'm not going to share anything. I'm not going to. Nope. I shouldn't have pulled that out. Okay. Guild, Thrawn. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to show it all off real quick, give you a brief overview of the collection, and then...
Stop trying to kill my...
I'm not killing your battle droids. They're just not feeling good about themselves. Okay? All right, guys. So I just showed you. First, this was my Micro Galaxy Squadron collection. Like I said, the Slave one is going to go down there, in that corner down there. And a lot of this over here on this wall is going to be Black Series. So just be ready for that. Jen moment. And so I'm just going to move this chair over a little bit. But yeah, so basically up top, I need to find shelves for these 2 pieces right here. This was a gift from Jacob and Jackson and Skywalker Hendricks from ICCC Con. That was awesome. And then I need to find something for this as well. I've got for Black Series, I've got a First Order shelf. Love that. Especially Commander Pyre is probably my favorite one. Got a Mando Season 1 shelf here. These are all the figures from Mando Season 1. Down here is the Jedi series, Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order on this side. But I haven't played Jedi Survivor yet, but I plan to once I get a Series X. Down here are all figures from Battlefront 2. I have the basic appearances for all the heroes and villains that Hasbro has made. So that's really cool. Down here, I've got some Funkos. I don't really collect Funkos anymore, but these are all the concept series Funkos and then just a Luke and Vader from Empire. But I was really lucky when these came out in 2020, the first 4 of them. I got super lucky and I got the Celebration sticker on them. So that was really, really special. Down here, you'll see I have the Black Series Boba Fett helmet and Mando helmet. They're hiding down there. Right here, I've got my Imperial shelf. These are all the imps that haven't shown up in other media or aren't marketed for other media, I should say. Shout out to Hunter Schultz for a lot of these, actually. He hooked me up last year at ErieCon. Here's all the figures from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. These are really cool. Love these dudes. And then Mando Season 2. Snowy Mando is going to go right here for now until I get that 3-pack Mando. And then Boba is going to go somewhere on the side here. And then this is super cool. This is GameStop did they released them individually. It's all 7 of these right here. And I ended up picking them up on the staggered releases each month. And they look super, super cool. I love this set. Up here, the Hot Boys. Daddy Rex and his boys. The ATRT is going to go over there because I do have the Hot Toys ATRT coming with the ARF Trooper. Really excited to finish off the payment plan on that. This is one of my crown jewels of my collection. The Hot Boys Boba Fett on the throne. This is one of those, the second I saw it, I lost my mind. And I immediately pre-ordered it. And nothing could stop me from getting this product. Did a payment plan, went off without a hitch. Then down here, I've got my Clone Troopers. These are all the ones that are not marketed for the Clone Wars or Bad Batch or anything. So a lot of Phase 1, a lot of Phase 2. Down here, I've got my Bad Batch shelf. And then once I get the Season 2 figures, you'll be seeing these guys get moved over a little bit. Clone Wars, got ARC Trooper Jesse right there, ARC Commander. Super, super cool on all these guys as well. And then down here, Rogue One. I bought all these on half off clearance or even higher discounts because a lot of people didn't pick them up, and they're really, really cool with those photo reels. Down here, I've got some more Funkos. Another one of my prized possessions is the Funko Pop Thrawn. This is Jacob's biggest envy of my collection. That thing is worth over $300, which is ridiculous. And then all the Knights of Ren. These took a long time for me to accumulate when I was a big Funko collector. So I held on to them. Down here, they fell down, but that's my Force Unleashed shelf. Once I get Starkiller, I'm going to put him on that and then move that shelf up a little bit. Got all the Andor dudes there. Pretty sure that's a complete set of Andor figures. The 2003 Clone Wars series. Got those guys right there. Mace Windu fell down. Got my Rebels. Phoenix Squadron, all that. Got the Delta Squad, Republic Commando boys. Then up here, Book of Boba Fett shelf was a very barren shelf until I found all these dudes at Target. Very excited about that. Love that Luke and Grogu 2-pack. Highly recommend picking that up if you haven't already. And then I've got my sealed versions of all the Tartakovsky Black Series. Got my Darksaber down there. And then this is my TVC wall of figures here. Got the Bad Batch 4-pack, as well as all different kinds of TVC clones. Going to be getting plenty more here in the future. And then I have my sealed set of the Black Series 2008 Clone Wars figures from Target. These were super hard to come by. And then on my desk here, I've got some super cool stuff. I'll just kind of set it down and show you the few things I have on the desk. A lot of these are gifts from people or things that I are really mean a lot to me. This is a Pez dispenser that my Uncle Angelo got me for graduating or something like that. So shout out to him. Hunter Schultz is about to be real mad because he's about to get triple banned because I have this from 2006 light up Commander Cody Gentle Giant bust. Super, super cool. I think it's one of 3,000 or something like that. This was a gift. That was a gift to me from one of my old neighbors. Same with this one too. This is the 212th Airborne from 2008. Looks super, super cool. Love this one. Speaking of that, Hunter, when you get to ErieCon, I have this to give you. The Unleashed 4-pack. I'm going to get you. And then just a couple other little things here. This is a little speaker that my brother gave me for Christmas. Book of Boba speaker. Another Christmas gift is the Lego Darth Vader bust. I don't do too much Lego anymore, but this was a really fun one to build. And then this was another Christmas gift, just a little Funko mystery box. I got the Rise of Skywalker. I got the Sith Jet Trooper. And then this is a toy from my childhood, Dexter Jetster, that my dad gave me right here from Attack of the Clones. My dad also got me this Hawkbat Battalion Trooper. So those guys hang out at the desk with me at all times. And then I've got some like customs over here. Like the cloak on this is a custom made by Commander Cook. It's a wired cloak for a Hawkbat Battalion Trooper. And with that, there's a bunch of like broken up clone helmets that he did for me. They kind of lay around him. And then these crates that Hybrid made, 3D printed and painted for me. Shout out to Hybrid. Those are super cool set pieces. And then I have a couple Bandai model kits up here, but the crown jewel of the collection in many people's eyes is this Dave Filoni signature from 2010, around there. My dad actually got the chance to meet Dave Filoni at his alma mater. He was doing a speech in Edinburgh, and my dad went out and met him in like 2010 and got this signature, framed it for me, and there it is. And he even sketched Captain Rex with the signature. So that's the crown jewel of the collection to many people. Super sentimental thing for me too, because my dad gave me this as a Christmas gift a couple years ago. And this Captain Rex is the exact one when I went to see the Clone Wars movie in 2008 at the movie theater with my sister, my cousin, and my dad. My dad took us to Target across the street from the movie theater immediately after the movie, and I bought this Captain Rex figure on the shelf at Target. And so it was super cool that my dad dug up the Captain Rex, posed him up, put him on the little shadow box here. And that's probably one of the coolest things that I own, especially that it's personalized like that too, with the Captain Rex doodle there as well. It's super, super cool. But yes, that is Filoni's signature. Bly the goat. He really is the goat for that. It is, yeah, and it's something that I will never sell that. Like I will never sell that signature. That the story behind it is too sentimental to me for me to ever want to get rid of it. So I would get rid of everything else in this collection in a heartbeat before I got rid of that item right there. But yeah, that's my collection right now. It's going to grow by the time we do the video for the 1,000 subs. So yeah, but I think that's where I'm going to call it for this stream because I'm hungry. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go enjoy some sushi bake. And if anyone wants to play Battlefront later, I'll be on in a couple hours. Okay. All right. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining Mail Call.
Bye.
Jen, thank you for joining us as well. And we will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.